So just as the last panel, we talked with other speakers. We say when Satoshi Nakamoto first invest and write the paper, the Bitcoin peer-to-peer cash system, we see that there is some big difference, big inventions occurs. In traditional time, we just have only single metal, just like gold, silver, this kind of physical assets. But after Bitcoin occurs, we see that, code. Code is not only some magnet tools we can control, can help us to manage our assets, but it will be an asset itself. But we can see a big trend in the future that this kind of digital assets will be a big part in our lives, such as CryptoKitties, such as other tokens, such as physical assets tokenizations. So nowadays, the Bitcoin is only a very small part in the series, but we see there is other very large futures, large pies in the future. So we make it vital because the Bitcoin blockchain, we see, it's just cryptocurrencies. It's very great, but it's some very drawbacks and deficiencies. It can only support and storage one digital assets, that is Bitcoin. But there is two main digital assets. So it expand our UTXO model to BUTX model to storage these different digital assets. And we also want to make it a public blockchain for all the assets in the future. So you can say that this is our innovations. Based on UTX model, we are more flexible and efficient to support all kinds of digital assets in the future. And we also make a very security smart contract and virtual machine in our public blockchain. It will based on financial asset transactions. Because when we make physical asset digitalization, we should meet real-world rules such as anti-money laundering and the know your customer. So we call it the ML KYC. But this part is not supported in current public blockchains. So we just based on the key system, we make our account system. Use our account, use different keys, could controls our smart contract and controls our assets. And in last panel, we see how to build AI, how to use technologies to accelerate AI, both AI and blockchain. So we make our POW supported consensus actuator, which is also very friendly to the AI industry. So what is our Bytom algorithm? We call it tensorting. The traditional POW is just permissionless calculation, meaningless calculations work. It's just like some 2SH256 process to make the random calculations to get some random numbers. But it's the most citations for this is that it's just a meaningless calculations. It's waste the powers, it wastes the energies. You can't not do it with other things. It's just to get the number. If you got the number correct, then you will get the bonus for the new generated block. But it seems useless. It seems to cost too much electricity and energies. So we make our tensorties algorithm. So this is mainly the procedure of this. This part is just the traditional Bitcoin and Ethereum's POW's work. Before that, we add some metrics and vectors calculations. In this part series, we make a series calculations. Before that, we make its matrix manipulations. It's a fundamental part of deep learning of AI. Maybe today's ones, you know this. If you want to make some face recognitions and make some deep learning algorithms, if you want to do this up to down procedures to make it to the basic unit, you will find it as matrix calculations. So use that series, we can make some smart AI-related accelerators and ASC chips. Our ASC chips can either mine BTM or make AI hardware accelerations. Because you can just imagine if you have the camera, it's just do the face recognitions. But when you're in the evening and or no subject before that, there is a sleep model. Totally in this sleep model, nearly about 80% or 89% the cameras in this model, it did nothing in it. But in our systems, these cameras could load these tensorities calculations to make matrix calculations and to make the random calculations for the mining work. So in that model, you can just do the mining procedures to got the coins, got the tokens to verify and validate the transactions in our blockchain systems. So that means it's not just only algorithm or hardware's revolution or this kind of promotions. That means when you make the AI-related industries, if you have only little budget, you can introduce this kind of hardwares in your chips, in your systems, and contribute your algorithm and contribute your calculations to the blockchain side to get the bonus, get the profit to support your AI industry. But in a blockchain side, you can involve more and more edge-related calculations and hardwares in the system to make this more stronger, more robust, and hard to attack. So our slogan is one camera, one vote. It's just different ways, traditional Satoshi Nakamoto's one CPU, one vote. So we think in these ways, we will make 24 hours and multiply 7 days access to the network and storage. We can test its power consumptions in the case of running Bytom. Its power consumption is only increased by 1% for coordinate cameras, but you add lots of nodes and lots of miners in the whole systems. And in these circles, more cameras via AI features will spring up along with the developer iterations. So this will be a good circle. More devices, there is more users. More users, more hashing powers. More hashing powers will stable and robust the whole blockchains and also accelerate the AI chips and AI industries. So we can use these designs to flourish two industries. This is our releasement. You can check our code in the GitHub because we are a public blockchain project. And we also partner with Bytom. This is a miner and ASC related hardware designs companies. And that one is a training center for big data. We will use corporations in software side cooperation and in the user data and machine learnings and big data trading, these kind of scenarios. We just got the data. In this picture, you can see we already to make our partners with big data industries and AI industries and blockchain industries. This is our meetup in the in the whole world, because we also want to build a global communities to involve in our designs, in our develop side, and in our business partnerships. So thank you.